Did you know that 1 in every 3 Americans over the age of 65 is struggling with memory decline, sluggish blood flow to the brain, or aching knees? This latest statistic from the NIH is sounding the alarm across nursing homes nationwide. What's surprising is that the culprit isn't always a complex medical condition. Sometimes, it lies right in your seemingly harmless breakfast bowl. If you still believe that a handful of blueberries a day is enough to lock down aging, pause for a second. This superfruit rich in anthocyanins only truly works when paired with the right partner. The wrong combination can bind its valuable polyphenols, send your blood sugar crashing, leave your joints aching, and your head spinning. Have you ever asked yourself, I drink blueberry smoothies regularly, so why do I still feel tired and forgetful? If so, chances are you've fallen into the combination trap that 8 out of 10 patients I see also fall into. Today, with years of experience holding a stethoscope and peering through the microscope of senior nutrition, I will break down 3 common misconceptions and give you 3 golden food pairings that will unlock the full antioxidant power of blueberries, from protecting brain cells to lubricating joints. But that's not all. I'll also reveal one seemingly healthy food that can silently cancel out all the benefits of blueberries if eaten at the wrong time. Stay until the end of the video. You'll walk away with a simple formula so that tomorrow morning, with your very first spoonful, your body will receive the signal: rejuvenate, repair. And don't forget to leave a comment below. What will you pair your blueberries with this week? Are you ready? Let's begin. 1 Blueberries plus oats. A wise and resilient breakfast for people over 60. Have you ever wondered why just 1 bowl of oats mixed with a handful of blueberries in the morning can carry you through the whole day without that drained feeling or craving sweets? The secret lies in the natural collaboration between the soluble fiber in oats and the deep purple pigments of blueberries. Rolled oats or steel-cut oats are rich in beta-glucan. When exposed to warm water, beta-glucan expands into a thin gel layer lining the intestinal walls, slowing down the release of sugar. At that point, the anthocyanins and vitamin C in blueberries are not washed away by a fast digestive stream. They gently enter the bloodstream at a steady pace, enough to nourish the brain without forcing the pancreas to flood the system with insulin. The result? Morning blood sugar doesn't spike and crash. Energy flows steadily like a lamp fueled by clean oil, and memory becomes clear, like a mirror freshly wiped. If you're over 60, your pancreas has endured decades of load and release sugar cycles. The gel from oats acts as a soft cushion of protection. It reduces the pressure on insulin spikes, helping the pancreas relax, easing joint inflammation in the knees, and reducing blurry vision caused by blood sugar swings. But fiber alone isn't enough. You need the purple of blueberries, the polyphenol armor capable of sweeping free radicals, expanding tiny blood vessels, and sending oxygen to the brain. That's why, after a few weeks on this combo, many people find themselves thinking more quickly, remembering where the keys are, and reacting more nimbly behind the wheel. Bonus: the feeling of fullness lasts longer thanks to beta-glucan gel binding sugar molecules, preventing that urge to reach for a cookie at 10 a.m. Take the story of Mrs. Ellen, 66, from Texas. For 10 years, her breakfast was nothing more than a buttery muffin and a black coffee. By 11 a.m., her blood sugar would crash, her head would throb, her hands would tremble, and she'd need crackers to stay upright. By early afternoon, she'd feel drowsy and unmotivated to attend her yoga class. At a checkup, her doctor suggested switching to overnight oats. She mixed a half cup of rolled oats with almond milk and let it sit in the fridge, then in the morning, topped it with blueberries and a spoonful of chia seeds. After 6 weeks, her fasting blood sugar dropped from 135 mg/dl to 110, and her chronic headaches eased significantly. She stepped onto the yoga mat with sunrise and no longer felt breathless. More importantly, she no longer craved a second coffee. These small numbers tell us something big. Blood sugar regulation, reduced inflammation, and no expensive medications just a wisely chosen breakfast. Of course, to achieve this effect, you should prioritize minimally processed oats, rolled or steel-cut oats, and avoid instant packets full of brown sugar and artificial flavorings. The less processed, the more intact the beta-glucan. A small tip: soak oats in plant-based milk, almond, walnut, or unsweetened yogurt overnight, and simply add fresh or frozen blueberries in the morning to retain the full polyphenol content. If you prefer it warm, gently simmer for 3–4 minutes. Avoid boiling, which can degrade the anthocyanins. And don't forget, the slower you chew, the more water the fiber can absorb, the thicker the gel becomes, and the more lasting the blood sugar-lowering effect. Some worry, is it okay to eat sweet fruit in the morning? But the natural sugar in a half cup of blueberries, 7g, when accompanied by fiber and polyphenols, doesn't destabilize blood sugar. In fact, it helps balance insulin. You can also sprinkle flax seeds or pumpkin seeds to boost omega-3 and magnesium, two nutrients that reduce joint pain and muscle stiffness as we age. For variety, try swapping blueberries for strawberries to diversify the flavor while still benefiting from anti-inflammatory pigments. The key lies in consistency. A wise and resilient breakfast isn't an instant cure. It's like planting a seed in your garden of health. Water it daily, and over time you'll see the blood sugar lawn smooth out, inflammation storms drift away, and the mind brighten like a cloudless morning. 2 blueberries plus Greek yogurt, the gut-muscle duo for a healthy old age. The moment a spoonful of chilled Greek yogurt blends with the subtly sweet flavor of plump blueberries, you're simultaneously activating 2 vital defense lines: the gut and the muscles. The thick, creamy yogurt, rich in casein and whey, slowly coats the intestinal walls like a raincoat, preventing the sugars in the blueberries from flooding abruptly into the bloodstream, instead dripping in gradually, lowering the post-meal blood sugar peak and sparing the pancreas from being forced to release insulin in a rush. Hidden within that white cream is an army of probiotics, diligent beneficial bacteria that clean up residual enzymes, reinforce the mucosal barrier, and open the gate for polyphenols, vitamin C, and K in blueberries to weave through the small intestine and reach deeper into the bloodstream. Once nutrients enter circulation without resistance, the whole body anti-inflammatory system feels refreshed, joints ache less, skin is less dry, and the abdomen feels more at ease as the gut no longer protests. For those over 60, the value of a cup of yogurt and blueberries lies also in maintaining every strand of muscle fiber. The high-quality protein in Greek yogurt quickly binds to construction sites of muscle repair, especially after a long night when the body silently breaks down tissue to generate energy. When protein is accompanied by the anti-inflammatory polyphenols in blueberries, catabolic reactions decrease, and new muscle fiber building flows smoothly. Arm muscles retain strength to hold grandchildren, and leg muscles stay strong enough to climb stairs without gripping the rail. Many studies indicate that a diet rich in casein combined with antioxidants helps increase muscle protein synthesis and reduces the risk of lean mass loss, a core factor in avoiding frailty syndrome in the elderly. It doesn't stop there. This duo also acts as a gentle natural laxative. The probiotics in Greek yogurt thrive on soluble fiber pectin and vitamins from blueberries. When adequately fed, they multiply, producing short-chain fatty acids that nourish the intestinal wall, supporting smooth peristalsis and pushing away constipation, a common cause of bloating and loss of appetite in the elderly. A smooth gut leads to a lighter mind, thanks to the gut-brain axis, woven with the happiness hormone serotonin. That's why, just weeks after adding a bowl of yogurt and blueberries to their afternoon snack, many older adults report feeling uplifted, sleeping through the night without tossing or searching for medication. The method is simple: choose plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. If your stomach tolerates lactose, the full-fat version is even better, as the fat aids in absorbing fat-soluble vitamins already present in blueberries. Those who can't digest cow's milk have plenty of alternatives: coconut, almond yogurt, or fermented kefir, as long as it contains live probiotics and added calcium. Before eating, scoop half a cup of yogurt, sprinkle half a cup of fresh or frozen blueberries, add a handful of roasted almonds, and a few drops of vanilla for a fragrance as gentle as early summer breezes. Stir lightly and enjoy slowly, allowing protein and probiotics time to befriend your digestive system. For variety, sprinkle cinnamon, not only to warm the belly, but also to help stabilize blood sugar more deeply. Remember, the effect of this duo doesn't come from instant magic, but from daily repetition. Each bowl of yogurt and blueberries is like a small brick building the foundation of your health. With consistency over the years, that foundation becomes firm, helping you stand tall, breathe deeply, and walk through a crowded street without worrying about muscle fatigue or stomach complaints. And the moment your knees feel more flexible, your memory sharper, smile. Because that violet blue cup of yogurt has not only pleased your taste buds, but quietly extended the days you live healthily and joyfully. 3 blueberries plus vitamin C-rich fruits. The trio of radiant skin, strong bones, anemia prevention. Imagine the deep purple of blueberries blending with the green-yellow hue of kiwi and the vibrant orange glow of citrus. When these 3 colors melt together in a small bowl, a tuning session begins inside the body for the aging immune system. Blueberries bring anthocyanins, a flexible armor sweeping away free radicals. But after each battle, many antioxidant molecules become depleted. That's when vitamin C from kiwi, strawberries, or a thin slice of orange steps in, reviving the worn-out allies like recharging a flashlight that's about to fade. Thanks to this rescue circle, your skin tans less in the sun, blood vessels stay more elastic, and knees make fewer cracking sounds when climbing stairs. Vitamin C also acts as a patient engineer reconnecting strands of collagen, the cement that binds skin tissue, cartilage, and bones, so scratches heal faster, laugh lines deepen more slowly, and holding a teapot doesn't sting the wrist like before. Beyond the surface, this fruit trio dives deep into the bone marrow. Older adults often eat less red meat, and their small intestines absorb poorly, gradually depleting iron stores. Symptoms quietly emerge. Feeling dizzy when standing up, or feet getting tired after a short trip to the market. The key lies in vitamin C. It clings to iron molecules from beans and leafy greens, escorting the mineral through the intestinal wall while keeping iron in its more absorbable form. By combining half a cup of blueberries with half a kiwi or a few slices of strawberry, you're giving your body a duo that boosts hemoglobin, allowing more oxygen to reach the heart, brain, and calf muscles. As a result, your breathing lengthens, and your steps in the park at dusk feel more joyful. Few people know the eyes also benefit. The alliance of anthocyanins plus vitamin C forms a protective barrier against oxidative stress in the retina, reducing pigment buildup that leads to macular degeneration, a condition that makes letters dance and colors blur for many elderly people. If you often feel that streetlights look hazy, try adding a bit of blueberries and kiwi to your meals. With a few weeks of patience, you may notice license plates look sharper in the evening, and small print novels are less blurry. However, too much sweetness can become a double-edged sword. Excess fructose can push the liver into overtime mode. So don't eagerly dump an entire basket of fruit into the blender. The simple rule: combine no more than 2 fruits at a time. If you want all 3, split them into 2-time slots. Blueberries plus kiwi in the morning, and swap kiwi for a thin slice of orange in the afternoon. And always prioritize fresh, whole fruits. A slow-chewed orange slice lets its fiber brush the intestinal lining, while a glass of orange juice, though convenient, silently discards precious fiber and concentrates too much sugar in a single gulp. A gentle suggestion: after a protein-rich lunch, when your gut needs motivation to digest, put half a cup of blueberries in a bowl, dice half a kiwi, add 1 thin slice of orange torn into 3 pieces to let the citrus aroma spread, gently mix and enjoy. Or before your 4:30 p.m. walk, have this snack and wait 15 minutes. The energy is just right, not heavy on the stomach, and your steps will stay supple throughout the lap around the lake. By keeping up with this small habit daily, you're not only giving your skin a layer of internal collagen cream, but also pumping more iron into your blood cells, lubricating your knee joints, and brightening the scene before your eyes. And every time you bite into that tangy kiwi, you'll smile knowing that fruit isn't just making your plate pretty, it's quietly extending your golden years with glowing skin and deeper breaths. Enjoying blueberries with kiwi or a slice of orange not only brightens your skin and sharpens your vision, but may also lead you to think. Then pairing it with a hot cup of green tea must be even better, right? But this is exactly when you should pause for a moment. Green tea, black tea, dark chocolate, or red wine all contain tannins. This natural astringent acts like a lock that clamps down on minerals and antioxidants. When tannins meet the bowl of freshly eaten blueberries, they latch onto iron, zinc, and even deep purple polyphenols, forming tight knots in the intestines. Instead of being absorbed through the intestinal wall to nourish blood cells and boost immunity, these nutrients are trapped, quietly flowing down to the colon and being excreted, leaving your body deprived of the energy that could have awakened your heart, brain, and immune system. Day after day, a blueberry breakfast followed by a strong cup of tea unknowingly turns into a formula that unplugs your charger. You eat enough yet still feel sluggish, with pale nails, short breaths, and slow-healing bruises due to a lack of iron and zinc needed to produce red blood cells and repair tissue. Tannins also cause the small intestine to contract, digestive fluids to thicken, and movement within the gut to slow down. The fiber in blueberries, originally helpful for regularity, is now held back, resulting in bloating and constipation. The beneficial bacteria, which depend on polyphenols for food, suddenly lack nourishment, decreasing in number and activity. The gut's immune barrier therefore thins, allowing harmful bacteria to easily invade and trigger chronic inflammation, the very issue you tried to avoid by choosing blueberries in the first place. A glass of red wine with the excuse, "It's good for the heart," may sound tempting, but the tannin content in red grape skins, combined with alcohol, causes minerals and vitamins to dissolve quickly into the wine rather than into your bloodstream. If afternoon tea is a hard habit to break, you don't need to eliminate tea entirely from your routine. Just schedule it wisely. Let the bowl of blueberries finish its journey at least 1 hour before pouring your tea, giving minerals enough time to pass through the intestinal lining. For extra precaution, add a thin slice of lemon to your tea. The mild acid helps lower tannin activity and reduces its inhibition of iron absorption. Also, don't forget to sip tea with a few almonds or a slice of whole grain bread instead of fruit, so the tannins stay busy with fiber and protein rather than anthocyanins. A small adjustment in your food, drink timeline like this helps you retain the best of what blueberries offer while still enjoying a proper cup of tea, allowing both your favorite fruit and drink to accompany you without clashing on the journey toward daily wellness. You have just witnessed how a bowl of oats and blueberries can steer blood sugar, but that effect will be diminished if we continue to hold on to the following common misconceptions. Many people believe that simply consuming superfoods will naturally make the body healthier, so they invest in all sorts of wheatgrass powders, flax seeds, seaweed, then mix everything together and eat whenever convenient. The truth is, the stomach operates on a circadian rhythm. In the morning, digestive enzymes for starch are abundant, while in the late afternoon and evening, the body prioritizes protein breakdown. Consuming fat-rich foods immediately after waking up will slow intestinal motility, delay energy release, and make the mind sluggish. In contrast, soluble fiber and antioxidant vitamins like those in blueberries are most effective when paired with slow-release carbohydrates, exactly like the oat and berry combo just mentioned, because they allow nutrients to drip gradually into the bloodstream, maintain stable blood sugar levels, and provide long-lasting nourishment to nerve cells. Another misunderstanding: the more blueberries, the better. In reality, consuming more than one, 5 cups, about 200 g, a day can cause fructose levels to exceed what the liver can process, leading to gas, bloating, and counteracting detox benefits. Moreover, blueberries alone lack protein and healthy fats to prolong satiety. Eating a large amount in the afternoon can cause an insulin spike, and by evening, the sugar cravings return. Nutrition studies indicate that the anti-inflammatory and circulation-enhancing effects of blueberries depend 70–80% on how we pair them. With oats or unsweetened yogurt in the morning, combined with lightly roasted almonds to add vitamin E that protects blood vessels, and most importantly, by keeping the portion moderate. A balanced meal is like an orchestra. No instrument should play too loudly, and it is harmony that creates a true symphony of health. Each spoonful brought to your mouth doesn't just fill your stomach. It's like a telegram sent directly to billions of cells. Either a message that says, "Restore and rejuvenate," when you choose the right food, or a command line saying, "Emergency repair," if the meal contains too much sugar and too few nutrients. The difference between these two signals may seem small, but over time, it carves wrinkles into the skin, imprints heaviness into the joints, and writes worrisome numbers into lab results. The biggest lesson from today's journey is this: your ears, eyes, memory, and steady steps all begin with your breakfast bowl, where you have the power to decide which nutrients first enter your body. Don't wait until your body sounds the alarm to make a sudden pivot. Begin the change as early as dawn tomorrow with a simple action. Keep the blueberries, add the right companion, and avoid conflicting pairs like blueberries and green tea too close together. Just one smart combination is enough to help insulin secrete more rhythmically, strengthen intestinal lining, and silently preserve muscle mass. If you feel the philosophy of healthy eating hasn't produced visible results yet, try applying the suggestions in this article for 7 consecutive days and observe the changes in your energy level and sleep quality. And don't keep the secret to yourself. Perhaps your parents, your gym buddy, or the colleague struggling to read food labels also need this simple push. Share the video, or at least forward these words to them. A small tap and send gesture could open up a health-improving journey for many. Finally, scroll down to the comment section and tell me, what will you pair with blueberries this week? Your answer just might inspire someone else to start a smarter breakfast tomorrow.